Swag, I got it. Swag, yeah, I do it. All my bitches Nike. Bad bitch, just do it. Check flow so stupid. I ain't even wanna do it. Bitch better hop to it. Hoes love my music. Say she fuck with my aura. Say she fuck with my image. Hoes wanna ball with a nigga. And these niggas wanna scrimmage. Hoes just wanna talk to me. And these niggas sneak dissing. Yo, ho, keep calling me.
What is that? What are you suing for though?
I don't know. We'd have figured out what we were suing him for, but I would have did something to make sure I wouldn't lose that money or I get more.
Oh, you get more.
Yeah. He ain't gonna call me no nigga, and then because if he'd lost that $30 million, I think he'd have became a free agent. Because I think the rest of that his contract is like guaranteed or something like that. Somebody agreed with that shit. That shit would have pissed the world off.
What's the whole situation? I kind of missed it. What did he do? What did he say?
So they had he had missed like practices or like meetings and stuff like that. So they fined bro, and they sent him a letter with how much they fined him for, and he posted it on Instagram.
Yeah, he posted that shit on Instagram.
Right, and then the next day, that's when the story came out about he about to try to fight the owner. He told the person
They was like yelling back and forth with each other and shit. And he was trying to run up on him. You know how niggas hold me back and shit.
So knowing that he worked at a stadium, at a football stadium, so you think it was like over the eggs, or you think they was by the smoothie station? Or?
Nah, first of all, that shit was at practice.
How about that? But
That's on the
kick
practice
the hell
field.
out of the ball.
Yeah, that was on the practice.
So
field.
Said,
they let him go to practice, and then
Yeah. Bro's at practice. Bro pulled up on him like, bro, why you post that shit like that? You know what I'm saying? And then he was like, I can post what the fuck I want. That's my Instagram. You know what I'm saying? And then they went back and forth like that. Now, if that shit would have been in their little kitchen, they probably would have fought.
And you think Brett said, "I'm about to slap the shit out of you," or you just like?
He probably told him I'll slap the fuck out of you.
Yeah, he probably did.
Yeah.
I do see him saying.
Slap your ass, nigga, turn red.
I feel like he said that shit in a wild way.
You a player, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, this nigga wildin'.
They ain't saying it in front of him, though. They ain't saying it in front of him. That's the GM. You know, you gotta take all your money. So they like, oh shit, you see this shit?
Look.
Smack him.
Yeah.
Smack him.
Facts, man. That's crazy. We'll keep a close eye on that situation because I don't think that's over with. Brady didn't play a game yet. That's the crazy part.
I wasn't even play Monday.
Right.
They said, you seen the thing that said the coach said he playing?
He probably gonna play.
They just sent something out just now. Said they had a long talk over the phone and shit.
I'm sure.
Yeah,
I'm positive.
A very long talk.
He probably said, well, he got me fucked up.
You know how they warned Dwight Howard? He definitely got warned.
I don't think Antonio Brown cared about warnings.
Okay.
He don't care about warnings at this point.
He's getting him. It's not thousands.
Facts.
So ain't no warning going on there.
That's crazy. But man, let's get into it, man. Welcome to another episode of the Playaz Circle Podcast. It's your boy G, here with your boy Phelps, a.k.a. Philippe Sweat. Then you also got your Scoop the Band.
Yo.
What you still on about?
When I said,
Change the name.
Yeah, I said,
They're not changing the name every other week. Mobley. Scoop the Band, Scoop Hendrix.
Justino Raymond.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Justino Raymond.
Yeah.
Shout out to your aunt. But hey, we also got a special guest in the building, man. You got Checc in the building.
Yeah, what up?
What's up,
Ghetto Checc, man.
How you doing? Welcome to the podcast. Thank you for coming to bless the podcast.
Thank y'all for having me.
Yes, sir. Let's get into it, man. So tell us where you from and where you got the name from first.
Well, shoot, I'm from here, definitely from Charlotte, east side of Charlotte.
Okay.
As far as my name, man, that definitely came from that Check Me Out, that Dom Kennedy, MC Hustle Check Me Out. I seen that word, I thought it looked cool, man. I definitely got a love for the color blue. People be thinking, you know what I'm saying, maybe it's a Crip situation. It ain't really no gang related type of thing. Just thought the word looked cool, honestly. Yeah, that's really where it come from.
It's really funny because that was one thing I was thinking when it came to you buzzing. I'm like, that's exactly. That's some
flip.
Yeah, I'm like, that's some funny shit. Like,
man, look, finding that dude, that was a blessing, man. Yeah. But yeah, man, the name, definitely came from the song, but all in all, it was like a influence type thing. Like as far as like Nipsey, man. Like
Big
you know
Nipsey
what I'm
fan?
saying? R.I.P. to him. Definitely a big fan. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't no die-hard fan, but it was a situation kind of like how I looked at Tupac. Like I liked his music, but it was more like, you know what I'm saying, how he spoke and what he was doing. You know what I'm saying, as a person. But yeah, that's where the influence came from, the name.
You born and raised in Charlotte?
Born in Greensboro. Lived in Winston for a year. Lived in Chicago for a year. And then moved to Charlotte from there. My family, like my mom's side of the family, originally from Queens. They was in Charlotte, so that's where, you know what I'm saying, that's where we came down to.
How was that growing up in Charlotte? Or growing up in Charlotte?
Shoot, I love Charlotte, man. Honestly, man, I take trips to other places. Like, obviously, I done been to New York. I done been to Cali. I done been to Oklahoma. I've been to Florida. You know what I'm saying, like everybody else. But Charlotte is like, I don't know. I love it here, man. It's so chill, man, compared to other spots.
The city's grown since you've been here.
Definitely.
It's grown since I've been here since like 2011 or 2010, 2011, and shit like that. So since we've been here, I can see this grown. So I can just imagine what it looked like.
And I was gonna say, man, like growing up, you come to realize that a lot of people that live here are not from here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And we got
Even more
a lot
now,
of people from up north. You know what I'm saying? They'll come in and be like, "This ain't got shit on New York." What you doing here then? You must like it here. There must be something here that you like. You know?
It's definitely a big difference from coming from like New York down to Charlotte. It's two different cities, really.
It's like I said. Like I tell other people, like, I mean, wherever you go, it's gonna be bad stuff and good stuff, right? You know. But Charlotte, compared to other spots, that's the best word I can put to it. Chill. It's just we be chilling here. That's the best way I can put it.
You can do anything in Charlotte, really.
Yeah.
They're all different kinds of crowds, like any kind of vibe you're looking for, you can kind of find it in Charlotte. For
Definitely.
It's growing. Atlanta.
That's what you think? It's going to be a little money?
I mean, it's going. I mean, it's
Yeah,
gonna be bigger than
crazy
Atlanta,
that
but it's getting there.
Yeah.
Traffic catching up. And
They got
then, the city.
You got to pay a toll to go home?
No, if they do that, then I'll move. Or I'll be taking back roads everywhere. I wish they would put a toll to get into Charlotte.
What's that, 7?
They do a 7-7. They're losing a lot.
But they do an 85. Well, they do an 85. They're really robbing everybody.
Yeah, 77 already. Be backed up. It'll be more backed up if you got to pay a toll.
I mean, no, because that shit going to just be the light shit, mail or easy pay. It ain't like always shit.
It's not going to like you not stop at a toll. It's going to be, you get a mail every week with a bill.
25 cents. It's at the 25 cents.
That's
Yeah, that shit be like $1.25, $1.52.
It ain't going to be no 25 cents.
And it depends on how long you stay on
to
that
Jerry House
tower.
is 25 or 65 cents or something like that.
I'm about to say, I mean, you passing through one real quick because that really go by how long you taking that
It's like the
toll.
fast lane. It's like the little fast lane.
Yeah, I love
We don't
that
need no
Monroe
toll.
Express.
Yeah, don't do no
We don't
toll.
need that.
You're going to lose.
Whoever
You're going to lose
listens,
people
we
out of
don't
the city.
need no tolls here.
They not. They really not. They not gonna do shit. I hate to say they not. That is real. I
They were putting apartments all over uptown, bro. Like, I mean, who's living in
no space for all this shit.
They just putting like four little apartment joints right there. Like, I mean,
It's that gentrification, man. It's real.
Yeah, that's funny.
It's real.
I said the same shit yesterday. I was riding my Smith yesterday. I'm just like, bro, that shit did not used to look like that shit. Like, and it ain't even like it's like all the way upgraded right now, but it's like it's certain shit. It's just like, what the fuck is this?
Right.
I mean, like, well, I went to East Met, bro, and one of my boys, he stayed like it's like it was just a little project, it's like a little hood right next to East Met. And sure enough, we got out of school, man. They knocked that whole shit down. Built up some. It's called the M Station. Built up some apartments, man.
and then we having like the hood spot, and then it'd be be like some real nice houses, like 2 or 3 nice houses.
You don't
then go
never
back
know
to the-
if
go
you
back
in the
to-
hood.
You in the hood when you come in, then you like in a nice part, then you go back to the hood.
Yeah.
You leave out the neighborhood.
It's like you
leave
get
out that
2-3
street.
blocks and that shit change back.
Gotta know you at.
Facts.
Gotta know you at. But now, so what got you in the rapping?
Man, honestly, I always had a, you know what I'm saying, everybody says this, I always had a love for music, man. But somebody close to me got into it, and then somebody that was even closer to me, you know what I'm saying, that's that I consider, you know what I'm saying, part of Bill. My boy Zay, we call him Lil Flint.
Okay.
He started they had a mic at one of his friends' house. He started rapping, man. You know what I'm saying? Once I hopped on the mic, I was like, yeah, I'll rock with this. It started off as, yeah, I'm doing this for fun. And then, you know what I'm saying, I don't know, started taking more serious. And since I dropped a little tape called Don't Remember When We Got Serious. Don't remember us getting serious.
Right,
Me and my
right,
boy
right.
Emma. Yeah,
Right.
it was recently. But
That's on that project. You got all the track names. It's like female names.
exactly,
What's
man.
that about?
So, we in there, man.
I said one quick question.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
So who all makes was it Bill? What's it? I don't even want to say like what y'all the artist name y'all put it under the project under. Who is all that, or is that just one person featured on it?
Okay, so Bell is a collective. As far as the music wise, it's me. So it's Ghetto Checc, and then it's my boy Ammo. He used to go by Mac 11, and then like Zay got some songs now. He was the one that was really doing it at first, and then he kind of just, you know what I'm saying, simmered down a little bit. But that's Lil Flint, and then Marze. Shout out to Marze. That's the MVP of Bell, man. That's producer, engineer, and he nice with the camera. We trying to get him to get nice with the video camera, but and look, Marze only 18. All of us, we like, you know what I'm saying, 24, 23, 22, like, yeah. But yeah, that's the collective.
Yeah.
Facts, not for real. They got a different ears and different crowd.
Yeah, but hey, this Marze's mature, man. That's a different breed right there. Yeah, he said, I know what I want to do, bro, and this is what I want to do. He been rocking with it since we found him, basically.
How'd you find him?
Shoot. He works with Beach. He works with Beach. Beach, another dude in Bell, man. But it's funny because it's like only 3 or 4 of us do, you know what I'm saying, music. You know what I'm saying. Other dudes, they either doing modeling or they just doing their own thing. But that's like our collective. That's what we call it.
So
Yeah.
that's needed, honestly. Like, you've been
Because
traveling
you
other
need
fields.
a team, man. You
Yeah.
need that team, and they definitely everybody feel their part. You know what I'm saying.
So, so y'all put out that latest project,
Mhm.
and y'all had all the female names on there.
Yeah, we was like, let's keep it real. We was like, let's do names of shorties. You know what I'm saying, that we done got right with, but it can't be no specific names. It's got to be generic names. When I tell you, we sat there. It took us days to come up with that because niggas is just sitting there trying to remember. Because you know, you ain't gonna remember all the names, man. So we sitting there trying to figure it out, man. Funny thing about it is, we still trying to get it on Apple Music. One of the problems we ran into is they like, oh, well, all the names of the songs are too generic.
It said all the names are too generic.
Too generic.
Oh.
I'm just like, man, how you gonna tell me that? And, boy, Kendrick had dropped a song called I one time. You gonna tell me?
Yeah.
Come on, man. So we had to end up, we had to put 4 Bill at the end of every name just for it to be submitted. So now it done, supposedly it's on all platforms except for Apple Music. We're still trying to figure out what's wrong with that. So.
They didn't even tell you. They just said it's because of the names.
Literally, the email says something like the names of the tracks are too generic, and it's like there were other problems. They were saying like, you know what I'm saying, one of the songs had too much of a long pause at the end of it, so we had to, you know what I'm saying, go back and edit that, fix that. So we fixed everything, and just off the strength was just like, man, you know what I'm saying, fuck that, we're gonna put the names what they are. So we kept it the same. Says another email, said the same thing, names are too generic, gotta change it. So we put that 4 Bill. at the end of each name. But yeah, so the names are supposed to be, you know what I'm saying, just basic shorties that, you know what I'm saying, we went through things with or did some things with, but it ties all in with the name. So we calling these shorties, was just saying, you know what I'm saying, women are like drugs. Mm-hmm. On top of all these girls are one nights or, you know what I'm saying, they just whatever. So don't remember us getting serious. And then
Okay.
along with, you know what I'm saying, nobody remembers when we got serious with this rap shit. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it felt everything just came together so perfectly. It was dope.
That's definitely a good concept on some real shit. And that was the first thing I was like, how the fuck like y'all come up with the names? That was my first thought.
Hey, we was in there thinking, man, trying to figure it out, trying to get something going. You feel me?
So how did you link up with we had Westside Buzzing on the podcast a couple episodes ago? How did you link up with him? I see I got a project together as well too.
Funny thing is, Westside is a familiar face, but it's just like I never could really pinpoint when or where. But we definitely it was the pop up that they had with my boy Marv with Fans, my boy with Honcho Demeanor, Soon Enough, Alter Ego Essentials. They all had a pop up for their brands, and they were offering people to perform. And my boy Marv, who does Fans, he was like, "Hey man, you know what I'm saying, you trying to perform?" I was like, "Yeah." So went to the performance, and Westside went like a few times before me, and it was literally like I'm sitting here listening to it. I'm looking around like, is everybody else hearing this? Like, this nigga is going crazy. Like, I thought I heard some Dom Kennedy in there, and I was like, yo, this is fire. So, sure enough, you know what I'm saying, I went, and then my whole goal was to just find him after my performance, and this nigga found me like, hey, bro, fucks with you, you know what I'm saying? We need to do something. And it just went from there.
So how was that like going? Because both them two projects are totally different once you listen to them. So how was that going into like making those projects?
Honestly, man, if you ask me on a personal level, as far as being an artist, I have yet to find my sound, or you know what I'm saying, what I'm finna rock with. You know, people, your favorite artist drop a tape or drop an album, the first thing people gonna say is, oh, all the songs sound the same. Right. It's just like, well, you got it. You know what I'm saying? Once you find your sound, you brought it. But me, I'm still in the experimenting stages. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm signed by nobody, so it's just like I really do have fun with it. And Ammo, y'all listen to Ammo, he gonna make you a fan. That's his type of flow, and that's, you know what I'm saying, Mars A type of flow. So there's a little auto tune on there. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely different. Right. But I personally think I definitely excel more, you know what I'm saying, the boom bap type, you know what I'm saying, when I'm really trying to spit some shit type.
So you had not more fun, but like you felt more comfortable making it with Westside than the last project?
No, I wouldn't say that either. No. Comfortable both ways. Just I know that I'm better at the other thing. Yeah, that's what I say.
Different vibes with different things.
Definitely. Definitely. Just trying to, like I said, fill out everything. You know?
How long have you been rapping or doing music period?
2017, so about 2 years. We started in the summer 2017, and I think the first song we made, we never put out, but the first song that I hopped on that we actually put out was that, I don't know if y'all ever heard the song called Banger. We got on our Soundcloud, the Bell Soundcloud. That was a pretty tough song for it to be a freestyle. We just kind of, you know what I'm saying, bullshit.
Was there a certain reason why you like started taking it serious in 2017?
I needed to stop playing myself, because it's like, I'm the type of person, like, if I'm gonna do it, man, it's either all in or I'm just, you know what I'm saying, it ain't no point, you know what I'm saying? So, and then I definitely, you know what I'm saying, I recognized the talent within myself, and I was just like, man, you know what I'm saying, stop playing yourself, because, you know what I'm saying, you can do this. That's every time I hop on the mic, I'm just like, man, you can do this. If these niggas can do it, you can For real.
That's a fact. That's a fucking fact.
You feel me? That's really all that was, though.
You trying to get my man on the track.
Bro, be scared.
Yeah,
I don't be scared. I just be chilling.
Be scared.
All I asked was for 4 bars, and bro couldn't even give me 4 bars. So he said he needed a ghostwriter.
Yeah, I think it goes right.
Hey, look, I'm gonna say I could do that, and then on a serious note, I think Westside is definitely down to do the ghostwriting. He done talked about it to me a few times. But I mean, when people are like that, either they really feel like they not that good, or they don't want to hop on the mic and it ain't that good, and it's like they got that perfectionist side of them. Like, well, now I really gotta figure this out. I gotta do this. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no BS.
You want to be grew up junior, so.
I be like, nah, this don't sound like Luau, man.
That's the thing. It's a process, man. It's still times, you know what I'm saying? I hop on the mic and I'm just like, nah, this ain't it. This ain't it. We gotta do something else. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a trial and error type of thing. Like I said, I'm still trying things, man. I'm still trying to figure it out.
Are you a fan of yourself? Of your music?
I would say yes, but if you ask anybody else in Bell, they gonna tell you after I drop something, I don't know. It depends. Usually it's like 3 days to like a week. I'm like, man, that shit trash. I gotta get better. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it always comes down to, bro. I finish a project or I finish a song, and all I'm thinking is, bro, like, I gotta get better, bro. And it ain't in the sense like, oh, all these other niggas is that much better than me, because that ain't what I see at all. It's just, I gotta get better, bro. If I really want that shit, yes.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Yeah, once I done played out the song, because I'm gonna put the song on repeat, because I'm analyzing it. I'm trying to figure out the best deliveries, you know what I'm saying, the best beats. If everything, if I done got used to it, man, I'm like, nah, next.
So you put out 2 projects. How many projects you put out this year? Because I know 2 already in the last couple of months.
I put out 3 projects.
Since
I think I put out
3.
Yeah. It might have been 4, 3 or 4. I think it was 3. But the other one I'm speaking of is called Bell Kings. Now, when I posted it as, you know what I'm saying, this is just a throwaway tape, because that's what I was doing, man, with these. I dropped like 3 different projects that are like throwaway tapes since 2017, all the way up to Bell Kings.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I'll say, you know what I'm saying, it's a throwaway project, but it's just like, people ain't trying to hear that, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you post your music, whatever your music is, it is. So if y'all was to go back, you know what I'm saying, go listen to it, you're going to hear how it's basically unfinished songs. You know what I'm saying? It ain't mixed and mastered. It's spaces in it, you know what I'm saying? It's nice, but it ain't really, you know what I'm saying? So, but now it's just, we mix and matching everything, you know what I'm saying? If I drop it, this is what it is, you know what I'm saying? It's like we going for it for real, you know? Which is why, I say, you know what I'm saying, we really taking it serious now, to a sense. To an extent, excuse me. Yeah.
So are you expecting any more projects this year? That's a lot of music when you think about it, like 3 or 4 projects in a year.
That's the thing, man. I'm over here like, what is my approach as an artist? Because, you know what I'm saying, you got your image, but then you also got the way you put out your music. And I'm over here like, man, I might want to take the little B route.
It's just like, it's either you going to love it or reject it. I mean, sometimes if they, you know what I'm saying, when that happens, it's always going to be 50-50 no matter what. So it's just like, shit. If you know you got the firepower for it, I'll say run with it.
That's what I'm saying. And it ties back into me saying, you know what I'm saying, I'm just trying things. So each, like how y'all said, these 2 mixtapes are completely different. You know what I'm saying? So each mixtape is going to have its own kind of feel to it. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely going to be, I want to drop 2 more projects, but it might just be 1 more project for the rest of this year. But that's in the
sound or
it's definitely, it'll be different than the last 2. So yeah, you could say it's gonna be a different sound. Coming from me, you know what I'm saying? But But I'm definitely trying to have Marze host again. But yeah.
Is this a project by yourself or you still on the
Solo
Okay.
project. Might have one feature on there. But
How you go about like recording with other people, or do you just strictly stay with your homies, or you go record with other people outside of? Like how you met Westside Buzzing?
it's all a play by ear thing. It's not really a situation where I'm hitting up people like, you know what I'm saying, we should do this, you know what I'm saying, because I don't know, it ain't got to that point yet, but I definitely had some people hit me up like, you know what I'm saying, let's do a song, let's do a feature, Westside is the only one that's been the fall through. I got one more feature I'm supposed to be doing, or a couple features with this dude named Ron. He goes hard. That's gonna be something tough. But I'm just waiting on that. That's just a scheduling conflict. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get in there, trying to get right. Yeah.
Niggas got lives, you know.
Niggas got lives, bro.
So talk about that though. Like that's a weird situation. Niggas be having lives outside of like that. So how does that how do you work that into like your music and stuff like that?
It's like I said, it's just another play by ear situation like this. Believe it or not, this last tape, man, me and Emmo, we let me go ahead and say that. We made that drugs tape in a week. Like, Emmo about to go back to school, you know what I'm saying, finish his degree. We just like, man, we gotta get some more music out, man. And I kept telling him it's only gonna work if we do it. You know what I'm saying? If we put it in. It was a situation where we kind of just dropped everything for a week. And it was like, bro, we gonna be at Marze crib every day, getting something going. You know what I'm saying? That's what came about it. Came about it.
You before we started, you know you asked about 2K. You a 2K player?
Hey, look, I don't got no system. I play my boys. They gonna tell y'all I suck. They not that much better than me.
Right. So that's how I was talking shit to them. Break out there. I don't have a system either. Break out the system, play every day.
Yeah.
It's trash. So like, beat him on.
And I be sitting there telling them, I be like, bro, look, I don't play this game like that. Y'all are really garbage. Like, stop trying to act like y'all like that, bro.
It's always the ones that don't play when it costs somebody.
But I have witnessed GB beating you.
Facts. It's happened multiple times.
He's gonna be your house and rent the house.
When I win, it's like,
whatever. It's okay. It's whatever. Because as soon as you leave, I'm hopping on that my player.
Forget all about it.
That's what I care about. I don't give a damn about you. You be okay. You want a cookie or a letter or something like? I would. Yeah, bro, nigga, I'm on that my player. Now if you was in a program and you beat me, then I had some type of real oh, this nigga don't play the game. He just got on this shit and ran us.
Ran your shit. That's crazy. Are you a hoop fan for real? Like
I definitely was trying to go for that hoop shit when I was back in school.
So talk about that. We like to talk about that. Like when you realize, like, yeah, this ain't gonna work.
I went through a lot of injuries with my knees. I had tendonitis. I played for East Meck. I reclassed, went to Kennedy Charter. We ended up that was like a school on the south side. We played. My first year I went there. We played like teams like Huntington Prep and Osemar Christian. So ran into like Andrew Wiggins. Ran into Jamal Murray one time. Played against Mount Zion. We played some good teams. Shit. Played against Oak Hill. Went up to Oak Hill. Got me my little 12, 15 points.
Nice.
You feel me?
Yeah.
But what? We
Yeah, I remember Kennedy Charter. Mike's son went there.
Yeah.
I would say people just went. People just reclassed.
Mike.
Yeah.
I'm tripping.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was the thing to do. That was the school to do that with. You know what I'm saying? Everybody would either reclass or just transfer over there because they was the hoop schedule was, you know what I'm saying, it was one of them prep school type schedules.
That's all it's about, the schedule.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the school, you know what I'm saying, the education wasn't really, it was whatever. But you know what I'm saying? We there to hoop anyways. But yeah, my coach had a couple. Well, me, you know what I'm saying, off my plate, had a couple D2, D3, like, you know what I'm saying, come try out, you know what I'm saying, possibly give you a scholarship, and I'm like, I'm an impatient dude, I'm just like, nah, nigga, I'm good enough for D1, bro, like, that's what, like, I'm gonna go to A&T, I'm gonna try out for the team, I get to A&T, they're like, oh, we're not having tryouts, so that's strike one, I'm like, oh, damn, I ain't having tryouts, like, shit, alright, but fuck, I'm staying in the gym, keep working. They end up saying, yo, we gonna have tryouts. I bet. What? Tryout day comes. I'm out there. I always tell this story, man. I hope people don't be taking it as I'm bragging or something, bro. But you ask my boy, y'all know Steve? Y'all know Big Steve? Boy, he came to the tryout. He was on the team. He like 6'9", whatever. Big old dude. Man, I busted everybody ass in that tryout. What the coach comes up to me afterwards and yeah, bro, we like you, man. We're gonna give you a call. Never got that call, and it was a realization in a sense of, you know what I'm saying, they held the tryout looking for something, and what they got was a 5'9" nigga shutting down everybody, and that ain't what we looking for. We didn't need no point guard. We needed something else. You know what I'm saying? And supposedly somebody within the tryout was already on the team too, which I didn't know that. Oh yeah, and which he ain't do shit. So, but yeah, I mean, once that happened, man, I was just like, fuck it, man. I'm gonna try to get this degree. That didn't work either. So, niggas, it's an ongoing battle trying to figure out what's next. You know what I'm saying?
So who do you feel like you play like in the league that compare yourself?
Back in high school, I was D Rose type player, just fast, hard cuts, floaters,
So you got
jumpers. No,
money?
I ain't yamming it. I can get up there, but I ain't yamming that shit. Nah. But just as far as the pace of the game, you know what I'm saying, kind of like speed, you know what I'm saying, you can't really catch me. But like senior year going into college, started popping that trade way more. I couldn't give you a good comparison after that. I just know back in high school it was more like D Rose.
Shit, that ain't bad at all.
That's a great comparison.
And I would say that was MVP Rose.
That's what my shit.
I was coming home every day just watching D Rose highlights. Like,
Bro, it's nice.
Nigga.
Yes, bro.
Bro, was that guy? You said he was that guy? He was a jumper and shit?
Hell yeah.
I wanted to hear you say no.
I mean, honestly, no, because I wouldn't step up. I wouldn't be an idiot. Like, if he's coming down the lane. And
Well, it's going to catch you running through. You try to run after your man, you get caught.
First of all, I'm
Real quick,
not,
come around that corner
I'm
too
not
quick.
one of those guys.
You go
Yeah, like,
for getting 2 points.
I'm not going to even turn around into that shit. I'm not going
You
to
just
step
gonna
up
keep
to
running?
that shit. I'm not
What if like a game went on my mind?
For what? Why?
You know, the game is on the line.
Hey, I'm about to say what you mean for what?
What do you mean? The game's on the line. Wait, he's in the air. What I'm supposed to do?
No,
Jump?
he like,
You running through, he about to take off. What you gonna do?
Get out of the fucking way.
Oh, no.
Not with the game on the line. You're not going to do that shot line.
Let's be real here.
So wait, no,
You're gonna
y'all are down one.
Yeah.
Down
And
one.
you literally like
Right
pull the
there.
chair up and like get out the way. Yammer. He's yamming that shit.
Now, describe the situation because the way
okay.
the way you making it sound like he's taking off.
You run on the right side and you run on the left side.
Oh no!
It's one-on-one.
You got down one now.
No!
Hey, that's when you gotta go for the fake
This is-
steal.
this is-
You gotta go ahead and
nah.
cut it early.
Now,
What you mean, nah?
I'm on the film.
Either way, you gonna be on the field. If y'all
Nah,
running down
nah.
one-on-one fast break, you're on the film
Wait,
already.
Because listen,
Whatever you do, you're on
if I
camera.
foul him and he makes both free throws, then we're done.
We can live with that.
Yeah, brother,
Good foul, Jess. That's how everybody gonna.
Now, what
that's
foul-
a good foul. That's all right.
What if you foul him now? You up at the rim with him. You ever thought about? I've seen that happen before.
I mean, yeah.
A nigga tried to
Right.
foul a nigga. Now you're at the rim with him.
Maybe. We see what happened to Dragic. He
No,
definitely tried
and
to
look,
test.
of the scenario you're
Look.
saying, like he's on this side, and I'm trying to meet him here. No, sorry, no.
That's when you gotta hit him with one of these.
And this is
like, you gotta.
this is
And
and this is
let him
6'4",
go
and
by.
this is 6'4" rolls.
Yeah, you
No.
what, you 5'7"?
Nah, my bad. I'm 6'3".
Either way, I don't think I'm
No,
gonna
sir.
jump that, man.
That center better be getting back, or he better be back on defense.
You gonna hit him with the top one? Just wanna play defense.
Nah, yeah, I'm not jumping with no D Rose.
Shut up,
I
If it was Isaiah, I'll jump.
Isaiah who?
Thomas. I'll
I
jump.
don't even know if he dunking.
That's what I'm saying. I'll jump with him. You say, alright.
Best thing you can do, man, try to get that little steal, time it, beat her.
That's really the only thing
That's
you
the
can
best
do.
thing you Because if you jumping with him, that momentum thing,
He's gonna body.
First of
when they
all,
go up against each other,
he's still in your heart because you looking over there like.
The whole time you trying to think what you gonna do.
You looking over there.
He already know.
He's looked at you 3 times.
Yeah,
He's looking
on.
at you like, yeah.
Do
Yeah.
it if you want to. Do it if you fucking want to.
Out of all the dunks I've ever seen in my life, I know one thing. I could tell when a nigga's about to bang that shit or he's just gonna dunk that shit. If that nigga take that hard pivot and he jumps like take off. No, I'm just gonna stop and watch. Fucking game's
Not
over.
highlighting me for,
Yeah,
but
you what the
Game
fuck I'm gonna
over.
do?
That's crazy.
What the
about
fuck?
you.
What are you gonna do?
All right, Coach Justin.
Shit, that was player Justin.
Yeah, yo, see,
And Coach Justin will understand.
I was about to say, so
Coach
you
Justin
got
will
a player
understand.
like one-on-one, do you tell him to jump or do you tell him, let him go?
Yeah, right.
Hey man,
Coach
Make
Justin,
smart
listen.
choices, fellas.
and that's what I'm saying. Let's make smart choices.
You see what he
Let's
just
not
did?
get in
Don't do
position.
that.
Yeah, let's don't get dunked on. And then he's on the free throw line still. Like, come on.
Now we just lost.
now we just lost by 2 for what?
4 down. That's wild.
Yeah, no, I'm not. No, D Rose, no. High school, I seen D Rose play his senior year at Peace Jam. No sir,
Yeah, I'm about to say, bro.
He was on some shit like that dude.
He was on some shit trying to get to the league.
He made who mixtapes.
I'm talking about the dude, that dark skinned dude, Jimmy or whatever his name is, the young boy that we seen at Bojangles. He's turning up.
They didn't have shit on Rose. In high school.
We're doing some stupid shit. Right
Next time,
Simeon Days was over.
yeah. Next time you get on YouTube, just type in Rose Peace Jam versus Blake Griffin.
Yeah, but Brad going stupid. He ain't going stupid.
Why is it?
Bro was
I
going
don't know his name.
Bro's going stupid, but none of these niggas were fucking with
Bro,
Rose.
Watch Rose play Tyreek Evans at AU.
He did. I'm like underneath both legs in the game though.
Oh, you talking about that nigga?
What you
I
talking
thought you were talking about the niggas you was talking about that Sav just showed us. The nigga you
No,
talking
I'm
about?
talking about the nigga that he's like African.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I know
he
exactly.
Yeah. Bro, got stupid bounce.
I don't know. I cannot think of his name.
I don't think he can. We seen him.
I don't
That's
think
what I'm
he
saying.
can.
We seen him in person, bro.
I mean, he yamming that shit, but
He's going stupid.
He's not bringing that same intensity.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
It's
Derrick
too
Rose
easy,
is something
that's what I'm
different.
saying,
though.
like,
Derrick Rose is something
That
different.
nigga, if he was me, nah.
He's doing that with you.
I would jump at the rim and then just look away like, whoa, hold on, because he probably gonna crank that shit and do a 720 in the game.
Stop.
He did between the legs in the game.
That's what I'm saying.
While somebody was right there.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I'm gonna jump
Chip.
for.
You know who had bounced in high school and just turned all sauce when he got to the league? Kyrie. He used to catch one-hand alleys and
I
jam
don't know
that
about
shit.
that, bro.
Check out.
I think he
He
got
got bounce.
He
He got bounce. He had bounce. But
Check out his hoop mix.
He got bounce.
He got
He
bad
used to
knees.
go stupid.
He got bad knees. I'm like,
He just gave you the stupid layup package now.
Oh, yeah, stupid
yeah.
layup
Back in.
Back in high school, he used to dunk on niggas.
that's crazy. Shout out to Kyrie, man. He definitely got a couple of get over it.
Talk to me about this, though. I got a question.
Oh, wait, what's up?
Me and my niggas was talking about the difference between Kyrie and Kimber. Said ain't no difference.
It's really not. I
It's
mean,
the
Kyrie
range.
just like a step above, I would say. But they play the same. They gonna give you the same for the most part.
After this last season, they in the same tier for me.
Yeah,
It's like-
like I mean, the
You
only
ain't-
thing
you
that
ain't
separates
Steph.
Kyrie is Kyrie hit that shot and won a championship. So,
Shout out to Kimber, bro.
Right,
Put on
right.
for the
Yeah,
city
Kimber-
as much as he
That
could.
separate them is height.
so are you a Hornets fan?
I'm gonna go for the home team.
Okay, so
You know what I'm saying?
who you upset when they let Kimber go?
It don't have nothing to do with it ain't if you from Charlotte, bro. You done with being upset, bro. Because it's just like these picks, man. You just be like, bro, like I honestly think, you know what I'm saying, the fact that Michael Jordan, UNC, they're not picking up nobody from Duke just because of that. And Duke produces them players, bro. They produce them niggas.
Hold on. Can you say it again?
They produce
Put it
them.
back.
You said Justice Winslow?
You
You said Justice Winslow? What's he doing? How many rings he got compared to
Listen,
players that was on the
listen,
Carolina team?
listen.
Justin
Listen,
Jackson,
look.
nice.
If it's Duke or Carolina, I'm going for Carolina. definitely.
But
Duke is gonna produce them
killers,
Every
boy.
so often.
Killers,
Yeah,
boy.
they got a few. I'll agree. They got a few killers.
Just like Carolina got a few killers.
We got a few niggas that want to get rings.
Yeah, facts.
We got ring chasers in North Carolina.
Bro, we got Michael Jordan, bro. I'm not arguing.
Oh man.
I don't care what you say, because if y'all
give me another name.
It don't matter.
50 years.
James Worthy. Fuck it, it don't matter.
Slight
Vince Carter's still in the league 4 decades. All you gotta do is
black
play.
people into the schools.
That's what
And now it's a situation where the whole team is black.
Oh yeah.
And it's just like the whole school white. I mean, but that's where you go, you know what I'm saying, any PWI. But that was why he said, oh, you know what I'm saying, niggas are choose.
I will say, I'll go.
I'm about to say, that's funny because when I was younger, I heard the same thing. That's legit why I didn't fuck with that. And I'm like, shit. Then I'm hearing Michael Jordan. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's only a bonus to help that. You know what I'm saying? Space Jam out and shit. Oh, you got Carolina shorts on. I need Carolina shorts.
Yes, sir.
I'll never forget that shit.
No bullshit. Like, all that
That's
shit was like,
under my gym shorts, like.
doing
I'm
the
trying
same
to
shit.
be like Mike. He wore gym. He wore girl
Put the salt in his shoes.
Yeah, shit. Mom, I can't
Real
play this
niggas know
weekend. I
about
left
that
my
shit.
North
Michael
Carolina
Jordan
shorts.
You a real nigga if you had the Michael Jordan book. That's all I'm gonna say.
I bought that shit twice.
Did I? Yeah.
I still
So
got
when that shit
space
was at the
on
book fair,
VHS, man.
Facts.
So, yeah. I got that shit on DVD too, for real.
So,
Like,
yeah,
I'm playing.
had to hit the run back. Get DVD too.
So, what can we expect going into next year? Coming from you?
Shit, real quick, let me just go ahead and say this. November is where we looking to do the benefit show, man.
Okay.
Apparently, we're trying to get it done at the studio line, so we did the pop up as well. Well, that's what they did, the pop up. We, you know, what I'm saying, perform. But yeah, Westside was talking about doing the benefit show at around Thanksgiving at the studio lounge, and the whole concept was cold, man. Like, yeah, let me go ahead and break that down for y'all, man. Fucking the Will Raffle food, man. That was just me going over to Westside crib, you know what I'm saying? We started making songs, man, and then Westside's like, man, I'm about to move to New York for a little second, see if I can get something shaking over there. My boy got a smoke shop and help him out. He went to go do that, man, and I'm just like, damn, we really had something going, you know what I'm saying? And then I want to say, like, he'll tell you, probably like a month went by. He was like, yeah, bro, I'm finna come back, bro. This ain't it. You know what I'm saying? In my head, I'm like, oh, hell yes, we finna get this shit going. He come back like, yeah, bro. Because when he first presented the idea to me, he was talking about it as if it was a solo tape for him, and I was just gonna feature. He's like, yeah, bro, we'll rap for food, and I never forgot that little 4-word phrase. Came back, I was like, yeah, bro, let's do this. We'll rap for food together. It's gonna be our duo tape. All right, bet. He had the whole, but let me just tell y'all, the whole concept, all that, man. That was Westside. The whole picture, bro. You know what I'm saying? The Campbell soup, the Andy Warhol, all that. That's Westside. You know what I'm saying? I really just, it was a situation where I'm the type of person, man, I'm a lead if there needs to be a leader. But if you already, you know what I'm saying, and I trust you, I'm just gonna let you lead. And he took that shit, ran with it. But yeah, man, turned into a duo tape, and we trying to get that show going around Thanksgiving, and it all goes within the concept. He said he want to run it to where, you know what I'm saying, the way you get in is you bring canned good. Get all them canned goods, give it to the homeless on Thanksgiving. It's just like that. Yeah, that's what's up.
I just know I'm in there.
Yeah.
Say, shout out to Westside, man. That's a genius right there, man. But shoot, as far as next year, expect more music, more visuals, maybe more features. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
I get on your cold shit.
What y'all think about Cole and the features he been doing lately?
Love them.
Great.
All of them. Moneybag. Offset. I'm fucking with all of them.
Hit.
I'm rolling with it.
Ghetto
Checc is not fucking with the new Cole, bro.
Not what he's not fucking with.
Niggas just want boom bap.
That ain't even it, bro. It's okay. I like what he did with KOD. I felt like part of that was him trying to show that I can do all these other flows that all these rappers doing right now. But with him doing the feature thing, I get it. I understand it, but it's just it don't compare to that Friday Night Lights, man.
Oh,
it don't compare to it just don't compare to me.
You can't compare them. Like, you know, you just gotta let them.
It's like, you know what I'm saying? Because niggas evolve and shit. But I guess maybe I'm just waiting for that next solo thing so I can hear what he really trying to say real quick.
Yeah.
I'm with that. I'm not with the KOD wave. I'm with the feature wave on some shit. Like, I want to hear the music that he's going to, like, come out like on his own next, honestly, because now it's like you spark my attention again. Like, after he dropped the album last year, after he dropped KOD, he did that freestyle. What was it, like the best?
You talking about with the it was like 2 different songs.
Yeah.
Videos.
Yeah.
He was talking shit about Ye.
Yeah. That's what I'm like, that shit is like, I be fucking with that because, like, I know he could rap. I know he could rap his ass off. Doing other people's styles, I know he could do. Just off the strength of the different albums from fucking Friday Night Lights was something different from when Sideline Story came out. Then Boy Center was different from the rest of everything else. So it's like, I know you versatile with this shit. Like, I wasn't expecting a deja vu from that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was something I'm like, shit, alright, bet you done. Let me see another side of you, Cole. Like, that whole 4 Your Eyes Only, that was a big take for me, I feel like, because that was like...
That's going to be a great album.
I don't even feel like that's a sleeper. I feel like that's an album version of Friday Night Lights, for real.
Niggas hate that album. Some niggas hate that album.
What I missed what he said. Which one?
4 Your Eyes Only.
It was good. Honestly,
it was great.
I feel like his worst work. Not saying it is all that bad, but the Sideline Story, man. That was.
Yeah.
I mean,
that was probably his worst.
That was like some more commercialized stuff, but
it's like
I understand.
All of it was commercialized.
Yeah,
I'm saying you catch me still listening to it come up, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it all goes like
Still.
it all goes what it all corresponds, man. Because Cole, like he really can spit a whole verse. He can spit a whole song, and it's like I done been through that, or I relate to that. And it's on some shit like light skinned nigga from the Carolinas that hoop, that's a little smart. You know what I'm saying? Got a good head on his shoulders. It all corresponds, man. Talking about bitches, talking about, you know what I'm saying, trying to make it. It all corresponds. But like I said, I don't know, these features, like, they good. Don't get me wrong, they good songs, man. They don't compare. We put so much on Cole. We do. I know.
I'm happy, like on some real shit. Being the nigga from the Ville, like, that shit is like that's one thing, like, how everybody else view Friday Night Lights is different. How I'm gonna view that shit. Like, and when that C World drop and like you going through that shit, like, I don't know if niggas remember that song.
I definitely
Rest in peace, Shania Davis. You know what I'm saying? You seeing people at our school cry from something that's going on in our community. You feel me? That shit a different feel.
And that's perfect, man. That's perfect. That's definitely what I be trying to do with my music. Like, you listen to my music, you hearing Charlotte shit in my music. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, like, what in that last song on Drugs, I said what I say? I said something about I was trifling back when Chuck Rock DC's had this nigga named Chuck. It's my nigga, bro. He got his clothing line called The Gifted O. I don't know if y'all seen that shit. But back in high school, had a crew called, they still call themselves this Trifling Brotherhood, TLB. I don't know if y'all seen that either. But recently, man, RIP 40, 40 the Lifestyle, he got shot, was killed, man. And that was like, that's just one of them East Side legends type. You know what I'm saying? Like, went to school with a real cool dude, bro. Just about his business, man. Loving dude. Every time you see him, dap him up. What's up, bro? You doing good? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? He one of them type dudes. And RIP to him, man. But yeah, you listen to my music, bro. I'm pretty sure it's people that have heard my music from other places, and it's just like, what is he talking about? but you know what I'm saying? People from specifically East Side of Charlotte, you gonna hear it and be like, oh, he talking about this, he talking about that. I even put, you know what I'm saying, every once in a while a little landmark or, you know what I'm saying, a spot that niggas eat at, shit like that. Because it's just like,